5 years ago today, the World Health Organization declared a global pandemic because of COVID-19. The world essentially shut down. Businesses closed, the economy tanked, and hundreds of thousands of people died here in the U.S. News Channel 7's Sam Deering spent his day talking with people and looking back on that time. Sam, what businesses were hurt the most by the COVID-19 pandemic?
Dave Eckmann tells me commercial businesses like retail stores and restaurants were hurt the most by the pandemic, but that's where technology really started to serve as a benefit.
COVID left scar tissue.
Even after 5 years since the COVID-19 pandemic began, emotion is still there for Dave Eckmann. Many Wausau businesses went under, while some are still struggling. That's where technology has adapted into their way of life.
QR codes, Zoom meetings, virtual learning. It's all part of our life today.
People still remember where they were when the world took an unexpected turn.
My wife was in a car accident in 2019, and she was actually in the nursing home like a couple days before COVID really hit in 2020.
It was crazy because me and her were at lunch one day, and then at 5 o'clock that day, everything was shutting down, and it was a complete 180.
Eckmann says downtown Wausau has lost nearly 1,000 workers over the last 5 years.
You saw the quick pivot to online services, to delivery, to drive up. Those things still exist.
COVID also shut down many gyms, including Frank's. It's caused people to adapt to training at home.
I try to take my dog for walks as much as I could. I'm glad COVID is over, and I hope we never have another event like that again.
I was able to just be free and just focus on myself and work with clients wherever I needed to, even if that was just doing strictly online.
Whether you're at the gym or walking the streets of downtown Wausau, don't take anything for granted.
Definitely happy to be able to go out and about freely and not have to worry about masks and social distancing.
Every dark cloud, there's a silver lining, and there's plenty.
When COVID shut the world down, Eckmann says other areas didn't do as well as Wausau because of the tight-knit community supporting each other. For those businesses out there that are still struggling, Eckmann says you're not alone. We'll have resources on our website, how you can get back on your feet at WSAW.com.
The state's unemployment rate went from 3.5% in February of 2020 to 13.6% in April that year, the highest since the Great Depression. More than 440,000 Wisconsinites filed new unemployment claims. As of this January, the unemployment rate in the state is 3%. Governor Tony Evers says we learned a lot from the pandemic.
And we were able to use resources that, kept people safe as much as possible. I think we're recovered from it, and we just have to continue the good work. Our economy is strong in Wisconsin.
The governor adds he thinks we're better prepared should we have another pandemic. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services is still monitoring COVID levels by testing wastewater. Here's what they show right now. Levels in Wausau have been falling but remain high. Merrill is high with levels remaining steady. Levels are moderate in Stevens Point and very low in Marshfield.